1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Would you rather have a Big Mac from McDonald's or an apple? A cheese runza or a spinach leaf salad? A Dairy Queen Blizzard or a cup of fruit yogurt? Most of us would choose Big Mac, the cheese runza, or the Blizzard. We can't help what we prefer, but we can make the ultimate decision on what we will eat. The wrong choices can have terrible consequences. According to the documentary Persuasive, 60% of all Americans are either overweight or obese. Surgeon General David Satcher said fast food is a major contributor to the obesity epidemic. While most nutritionists advise not to eat fast food more than once a month, 1 in 4 Americans will visit a fast food restaurant every day. You would have to walk 7 hours straight to burn off a supersized Coke, fry, and Big Mac from McDonald's. Do you find yourself surprised by any of these statistics? Maybe not because of how insane they sound, but because you might be contributing to this problem. If so, it is not too late to revamp your diet, and I am here to help you learn how. As a reformed eater, I would like to show you why it is so important to eat healthy and encourage you to improve your diet as well. The fact of the matter is, the American diet needs a reformation. We already discussed the amounts of obese and overweight statistics in America. However, we haven't covered the health risks that go along with that. Between 2005 and 2008, 11% of all adults over the age of 20 had either diagnosed or undiagnosed diabetes. The number of adults with diabetes increased with age, from 4% of all adults between 20 and 44 years old to nearly 30% of all adults aged 65 and older. Obviously, this is not just due to Americans' eating habits. It has to do a lot with our exercise habits as well. However, eating healthy is a great start to generating the energy it takes to want to work out. Each of these statistics can be reduced with an improvement in the total population's health. Because of this, there's an obvious need for change in the American diet. The easiest and most effective solution is to cut back on fast food and refined sugars. According to William Duffy and the Global Healing Center, refined sugars are empty calories, meaning they lack natural minerals, and they drain our body of vitamins and minerals we need through the demand of its own digestion. Refined sugars are oftentimes found in processed foods. Some examples would be fast food, potato chips, Oreo cookies, ice cream products, candy, and really almost anything that is not found naturally. If we were to replace the refined sugars we eat with natural sugars, like fructose in fruit or lactose in milk, our health would change dramatically. That being said, this is not always possible because you cannot find Oreos growing in a garden. However, if you have a sweet tooth, frozen yogurt or sweet strawberries might suffice. It is also advisable to reduce the amount of fast food you intake on a regular basis. Take the time to pack meals from home before you leave that are full of fruit, vegetables, whole grain, and protein, so you look forward to eating them and don't even think twice about running through a drive-thru on your way to or from work and school. Yes, eating healthy is imperative, but there's no need to completely deprive yourself of French fries, burgers, or onion rings. An easy solution to this problem could be to only allow yourself to eat these things once a month or so, and only if you bake them from scratch. If eating these things becomes too much work, you'll more than likely find them less appealing than an apple that you simply have to rinse in the sink for a few seconds. One question we should all ask ourselves is, what if the American stereotype was no longer of an overweight, unintelligent slob? Imagine this country being filled with healthy, active human beings. Children would reach for a bowl of bright orange carrots at snack time, rather than a bag of refined sugar we call Oreos. Obesity statistics would be at an all-time low, leading to fewer cases of diabetes, heart disease, and preventable death. The nation as a whole would report higher self-esteem and much less depression. In a study done by Dr. Susan McElroy on the relations of obesity and depression, about 1/4 of all participants were obese. Some 22% of obese participants had experienced a mood disorder, including depression, compared with 18% of the not obese group. Lowering the number of obese Americans would also lower the number of cases of depression related to body image. In the end, it is up to you as individual American citizens to make this change. Challenge yourself to make a change in your eating habits. Follow the guidelines set by the USDA. Some examples are at least half the grains you eat should be whole grains. Eat a variety of vegetables, not just the same one every day. Add fruit to each meal and replace junk food with it at snack time. Find calcium-rich food to eat, and to eat lean protein. If you follow these guidelines, you will be eating right, but still enjoyably in no time. Take it from me, someone who has actually made the change and created a better life for myself. Since I know it is possible, I want to spread the word as much as I can, hoping I can help make this world a better place.